Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on Phase 4 PTS and Amur region. We are on Erska River. Gonna pick up where we left off. Last thing we did was construct this repair facility, and we drove the truck in there and fixed it all up. I can hook it back up to my trailer. Somewhere, I thought it was sitting right there, but it's probably where the spare parts are. But I had a right here. Yeah, there it is. 2 spare parts. So I've got to get both of these trucks over here. This one I can come down here and past the quarry. But it depends if you can fix these from both sides, because I could bring the other truck in from the other side and that truck in from this side. Fix Landslide near the quarry and then run both trucks down to Landslide on the highway. Only thing is, I need wood beams, and I think I have wood beams down here. Yes, I do. So I don't need the IX with its metal right now. Later on, bridge to town and bridge to the island require 2 metal beams and 2 service spare parts each. So that's a different deal. It's 2 and 2 metal beams, service spare parts. This is 2 and 1 with lumber and service spare parts. So we'll jump into the Azov over here. There we go. And there's the Voron Extreme. Now we got it going right. Takes me a minute to catch up on what I was doing or what I was planning next. And I'm thirsty. It's 4:30 in the morning. I just opened my eyes about half hour ago. I was just gonna go pee and go back to bed, but I noticed the I could take all 4 of these units of lumber down at one time, without the trailer, if I use that trailer. but I got them on this one. Let's get the Voron in here behind me. Playing Get the Mouse to Work game. That was too close to the shit on the screen. This is that Voron Extreme Forest with the I don't know what to call them, paddle wheels. The weird looking mud tires. Now we'll go back to the Azov. Start it up again. All this shutting the engine off bullshit. There is a center point there, but there isn't on the Voron. Why would you design anything without a center point? Center winch point. I know old school, nothing had a center winch point. But this isn't 6 months ago anymore. Or 7 or 8, whatever the hell it's been. So now this time, as we're going to this side, every time I click, the map moves a little. This is all a pretty wicked road. This is the only thing that's halfway decent. What was I gonna do? I gotta turn on Landslide near the Quarry. I've done just enough jobs that I don't have to scroll down a list anymore. They're all in one page. And I've got Quid Pro Quo set up over here. I don't know if I'll do that or do this. But I don't have 4 metal beams. You know what? This place, doesn't it have 1 metal beam on the dock? Yes, it does. So I do have 4. 3 on one truck, and I'd have to bring the other down with the evacuator or something. And I'd have to bring down 4 service spare parts. I could do that between 2 on the trailer and 2 on the Voron. So again, between the 2 setups, 3 setups, I could get all the shit there. Oh, what the hell? This won't even stay on. I just changed batteries the other day. What was it? 3-4 days ago? Now this doesn't give me the option because it's hooked to a trailer instead of hooked to the truck to turn on the engine of the towed vehicle. See if you can guess what I'm gonna do. There was no engine running, there was no all-wheel drive on. It's just dragging it. I don't know if it even turned the handbrake off. I don't like that phase 4 change that they made. There we go. 4th try, I think it was. See, they made the engine shut off every time you get out of the truck or back into it, whatever. So you have to have that turn the engine on for the towed vehicle. But see, it used to just start automatically. The second you started tugging on it, it would start. And it didn't matter if it was behind a trailer or not. If it's gonna lead off to one side, I'd rather have it on my driver's side. Change suspension mode, is it up or down? I don't know which. Well, it's up right now. Let's leave it down unless I run into needing it. Turn on engine on winched truck. Pull it forward a hair. It's pulling along much easier. All right, here goes the train. Wow, 17 minutes in, and we're just moving down the road. After all the trailers switching and hooking rigs up and shit. Sliding. See, I'm not. I'm not in that lead vehicle to do any counter steering. Imagine the trailer was dragging it downhill. We're not gonna, I mean, if it takes this long, we're not gonna get to everything I would like to do today. Center of the bridge is broke out, so we'll just go the way that it goes and go around the other part. You know, when you do turn on the engine unwinged truck, it should they should have it go through the regular startup sequence. You know, making the sound, blowing the smoke. It doesn't do any of that. There's no indication that it actually did start up. But when you drive away, you can tell that it's powered, but it still doesn't make any smoke. If I had a dev tools menu on this map, I could convert that evacuator to a low saddle, grab the 4-axle 6-spot that's loaded similar to the one that's loaded with metal, and take this all down in one trip. Hold next action. Two wooden planks, and then pull that up to the side. And then this one. For a service part. Yay, we did Landslide near the Quarry. Now we don't really need the evacuator right now. We've got everything for the next one right here in front of us. But will it get up here by itself? I guess if it has trouble, we could bring up the evacuator and pull it. I think, no, that's not even a route. through here. Trying to avoid that rock. What have I got here? Oh, the M134. Alright, and then down here. When I kind of gave this thing a test drive, the only place I had trouble was with the really deep mud. We have to transition from one roadway to the other. You know, someone just asked me in a comment how I could knock all the trees down. I used to do this in every video and I kind of got away from it. This is a tree mod. Come on, you're so close to being there. Getting over that, so close to getting over that rock. Come on. Come on. Let's coax it up there. Diff lock is on. Just soon have gone around that rock. I don't want to end up back on the other one. Through there, through here, but it won't turn right, it just keeps bulldozing forward. Now when it will turn right is when it drags the trailer right into the pole. See if I can get past this. It's got a pretty tight turning radius. When it works, when the wheels will actually steer, it's got a pretty tight turning radius. This is the Voron Forest Extreme, and it has several different varieties of that kind of wheel. All it does is it changes the tread pattern. Good, I was hoping it would give me that hold for next action. Otherwise, I was about to get upset. Thanks to you, I don't have to worry about supplies. Woohoo! Alright. Now we're 32 minutes in. To do this stuff, I'd have to drive back through all this to pick up service spare parts. See, 2 service spare parts. I'd have to load up 1 metal and 4 service spare parts. And then come back down all the way down to here. That sounds like a little much for less than half an hour. But I have got quid pro quo that all I gotta do is hook up the trailer and try and get down this outside edge here with a 2-axle 4-spot dolly that loves to tip over. I saw it flash there for a second. There it is. And this thing is so much higher than the trailer. That's probably more likely to make it tip over because it's trying to lift the front end off the ground. I might have to get something like the evacuator up here to pull it. So I'm not really sure I'm set up to do this job either. See if you could hook up with the tongue hanging at that level, that'd be wonderful. But it won't. Watch what it does. She brings it way up. Not up as high as I thought, but sure ain't level anymore. But anyways. And the trailer is part of the job. And I have to get it out here to this road, so I'll use the log station to turn around. Got the hiccups. Pulling a heavy trailer through slick mud. Had to switch to low range. Should I be like that other guy? Oh my God, this thing is a monster! And that mud was still so slick, I had to put it in low range. Oh my God, we made the turnaround. This has got to be the best truck in the game. Look out, we don't want to make that trailer tip over. See, I can't even do it. Let's look at some road. Is the view? No. Don't keep rolling backwards on me. Tip over that trailer. One thing with this trailer, ooh, that was looking like it was gonna pop the pants. Couple things with this trailer. One, it'll break the bands even if the trailer doesn't go over. If it just gets enough lean on it, more than an X number of degrees. And then the other thing, if you roll backwards or try to turn it around, it will tip over. So you have no backing up with it. Tiny bit at a time. But the second you start jackknifing it, it rolls. That's why I hate this trailer. Because it dumps your shit on the ground at the drop of a hat. If I had a different trailer, I might just go straighten out these bends by just going straight ahead through the woods. But if this trailer rode up onto a tree that it didn't like, see, the tree mod doesn't work on trailers, just trucks. The truck knocks the tree down, the trailer has to just drag over it. And if this thing drug over a tree it didn't like, it would dump all its shit on the ground. It's like the trailer's answer to everything is to just dump. We need to turn left, and then we'll get back on the road. It looked like the road went straight ahead, but that looked a little sketchy with the rock there, and it looked like the trail didn't go anywhere beyond that big rock. Now it appears to go this way. But does it? Nope. But straight ahead, there were no tracks. Well, I see tracks now, but there didn't appear to be any tracks, and it looked like it went straight up a hill. So I'm taking a chance here. I can't back up, so I have to try and go through the woods. I think I can use automatic as long as I don't pick up too much speed. Trailer doesn't like twisting, leaning. It made it. apparently never got past that magic number that dumps it on the ground. Try and back up a little bit. Oh Jesus, it's gonna take me. I'm gonna have to pull the front end sideways. Oh, I see. That little trick. I'm gonna have to pull it towards the trees over there. It clipped through till it got to this point and then decided it's not gonna go anymore. It's not gonna clip through anymore. Okay, now that the ones that break off are gone, I can finally get to the one that holds. Look at that trailer. I should just disconnect it until I get out of this mess. It's gonna end up dumping. It's leaning just trying to pull it over. There. It settled back down. It's pulling the front is dragging the ass the opposite direction. Now let's see if I can just bump the trailer back. When I put the brakes on, the ass end slid over further. Come on. This truck still has the 91s, where the other truck I went to the 79s. Okay. I guess we can go around the corner now. That was an awful lot of bullshit just to make a right-hand turn. Want it to get up too much speed and do something that I don't want it to do. Don't go down in that ditch. Coming up to your delivery point, they put a ditch right before it. Oh, cargo management. One concrete block, one concrete slab, one brick, and the trailer itself. Promoted again. Yay! And accept. And 52 minutes is close enough. The Western Star got the job done. Not without a few scary moments on that trailer. When we come back, we can do what I'll do is I'll get the Voron and the evacuator in the right place to do the service spare parts and carry the one extra metal. And I've got 4 metal up here, and it takes 4 metal. I've got 3 metal up here, and it takes 4. So I'll use up the 3, and then I'll get the 4th one into action. Then I can carry 2 service spare parts on the Voron, and I can carry 2 service spare parts on the trailer behind the Voron. So that's the 4 service spare parts that it will need. So there. But I'll get the trucks. I'll drive the trucks back. Get the shit loaded over here. This is already loaded. Then in the video, we'll make our way down the trails and so on and so forth to where the shit goes. We go up this hill and down because this is very marshy. It's actually a total freaking mud bog. So I'll go up this hill with the Voron, the trailer, and the evacuator in a train. I could switch trucks. I got the garage right here. I could take the evacuator to the garage or just buy a new one. Set it up to haul a 6 point. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that'd be perfect for what I need to bring down there. I wouldn't have to tow another truck. So maybe I'll do that. Do that in my spare time. Bring out another truck with another 6 spot and load all that shit up. Maybe I'll even pick up that crap out of the ditch. But really, I don't need to touch that until I need it for something. So anyways, that's what we'll get into on the next one. But this is the second of two Amur region. So I'll probably switch to best friends because I just did a couple meteor. Just did a couple village. This is the second phase 4 PTS. So maybe I'll switch to a couple best friends and then come back to phase 4 PTS and then meteor and then village and then best friends and so on and so forth. But anyways, whatever happens, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.